Hello, Summer Institute. So today I'm going to show you another game that I've made for the class, work in progress actually. What I've been doing over the past few weeks is just making some different games, trying them out, and getting some ideas for my class. So I've made a few games that use different skills to make the game. There are varying difficulties to create, different complexities, and I'm just kind of getting a good, just kind of like perusing the salad bar before I decide what I'm going to actually put on my salads, seeing what's available. So this is just how my mind works. I just make a bunch of things, pull out of them what I need, and then I will finalize the details as to exactly what games we're going to be making for the class and everything as the class approaches. So brainstorming right now. So this latest game I made, I was lazy and didn't really decide to come up with a good name, so I just called it Space because it's in space. And I had inspiration from two older arcade games for this game that I'm currently kind of working on here. The first one is Star Castle. This is a really old game back in 1980. And the funny thing about this game actually is that back then they didn't have color, so they just had monochrome. So you had black and white or black and green, or there's like this weird black and orangish kind of color, and that's all they had. So if you look at this game here in the picture, it actually has color, and that's because on the actual arcade machine itself, there was a film of plastic over it, and the plastic was colored. And this little guy here in the middle stayed stationary, and these shields would rotate around him. So that stayed within the color. So it was just kind of funny because, can't make color, so let's just color some plastic and throw it on the screen there, and now we have color because the light shines through. So I thought that was kind of funny. But this game, if I remember correctly, this in the middle, you want to actually kill this, whatever it is, evil spaceship, Darth Vader guy in the middle. And you're flying around shooting, and as you do, the shields break apart, and each shield rotates in a different direction. So that was a little mechanic I wanted to throw into my game, so I chose that. And then the next game that I liked a lot was Missile Command, way back here. I don't know if any of you guys remember that or not. That was a really famous game. So this was made kind of during the Cold War, and the idea of this is that you got this city that you don't want destroyed, and Russia or whoever is lobbing a bunch of nukes over, and everyone's going to die of fallout and radiation. Their skin's going to fall off, and you don't want that to happen. So you have these little missile defense silos, and these missiles are coming in, and you click on the screen, and it'll shoot off a missile and then create an explosion. And if your explosion intersects with the missile, then they both explode, and no nuclear explosion on the ground. So I always liked that game too, and so I was trying to kind of incorporate both of those into sort of a asteroids-ish type of game. And so this is what I came up with. So let me go ahead and load that up and show you. There we go. So I'll kind of explain what's going on with my game as I'm playing it. After I was looking at it again, it's kind of weird actually, but I don't know. Here it is. So here's my spaceship, and I can rotate him around. This is my shield. It's slowly starting to come up, and just like Star Castle, it's rotating. The shield's going to rotate in different directions. So I have you start off, and your shield slowly starts to come up to speed, and you can see that they're rotating in different directions. By the way, a lot of trigonometry actually is embedded in this game. Oh, there's a bug. See that my engine, or my exhaust for my engine just kind of stays in the middle of space whenever I lay off the accelerator. So I have my two rows of shields. I can click anywhere on the map, and I can shoot a missile. So that's my missile there, and it'll explode just like a Missile Command and make an explosion. These are enemy missiles, and they're about to hit my shield because I make them follow the target ship. So he's going to hit my shield. See, boom, there's a hole in my shield now. Now I can shoot out missiles and try to intersect them, just like in Missile Command. Yeah, see, I got it right there. Get a little money. Cha-ching. See, cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, I got that. Oh, I got my shield. Alright, I made 250 bucks. Wish it was that easy in real life. So, yeah, that's what's going on in this game here. Notice I have some HUD stuff. Heads-up display. I have level 1 shields full. I have level 2 shields. They're on high. So as the shield gets damaged, that will update. I have how much energy I have. When I shoot missiles, that takes energy. So I can't just... I mean, I can shoot a lot of missiles, I guess. I should probably adjust that. But that would be where I can make it so that I can't shoot too many missiles. And then I have my money. Boom, I got 2 of them together. So, yeah, been working on this a while, actually. There's a lot going on here under the scenes. But that's it. Space. The game. Cha-ching!